Okay, so how much money did Esther have? Alright, Clovis, let's carry on with how much money did she have at Wazen of Arjubin? This, right, from school 2024, paper 2, question 17. This is the last question, so a lot of students will be this, right? This who set up a full question because it's the last question, but it's not. It's actually a very simple question, okay? Esther spent $558 on swords, skirts, and now we know that her dress a triangle. She wanted to buy another similar dress. Triangle is actually short 1 star, 50 plus the 1. In the end, she'll buy another similar skirt, 1 star plus the 1 is left. Can we redraw or did each dress cost and each skirt? Okay, so why do we put this into a model? Okay, I'm going to convert, okay? Triangles, okay, remember? Triangles and spa plus 81. So I'm just up to redraw the triangles. That's a spa plus and a triangle is 81. Stars plus, okay, 81. So she bought 4 stars. So plus how many stars you draw? 1. And this whole thing is 3, 4. And how many dresses? 5, 3, 5. Triangles, right? 3 dresses. And don't forget, like I said, how much did she have at first? And all this will remain there. Okay? $558. Okay, and we saw for 1 star. Now, okay? When you read the second sentence, she wanted to buy her symbol dress, but she wants to fall 4, 5, 3, 7. So 7 stars. You lines, they don't tell you, but it was at least 81. You know that 81 equals to she has some money left 8. Okay, after she bought the 4 skirts and plus 4 skirts and 3 similar dresses. Okay, because second sentence tells you she was short of 53. So she tried to use the amount of money left also was short of 53 equals to K58, which means implies that there's some money left to how much money we don't minus and then for favor my student by now you should know this. When you don't know what is the quantity, when you don't know what is the number, the quantity, what should you draw? Just draw a circle. Okay? So, let's 315. Put the second sentence on to a mother. She tried to buy a similar dress, but you was up 53. Okay, so 7 equals to $45. This is what she bought so far, okay? So you know, 1 she tried me 1 you arms is $45. This amount of money, the remainder now, to buy a dress for that she was short, okay? Of 53. If you look so ill, nothing have done before, she's all we need to get the result. We know that this whole thing is 558, right? This whole thing is 558. Now we only have this source holder thing to find out how much money it will become us. If dress here, this is what so far. This, see, I can use the remainder, is as if she hadn't $100 left. There, so how much is the remainder? As of monthly here left would become 45. Can it not change to a buyer and the dress? Press the calculator. Now, third sentence. Since she bring the money and she bought a similar skirt, I had $20 left. This is 73. Of how much money would she have at first? Is the 8 plus 73. And have no spades, okay? So then 600 as this 31. Fill it in. And it's done. And make it smaller. Okay? So she's trying to use her remainder. Her remainder can be exchanged for a skirt, and she would still have $28 left. So far? Okay? So, question, how much more does each dress cost than each skirt? This is one dress. This is one skirt. So what is the difference? Isn't it this plus this? So what is the difference in price? This plus this, right? So 28 plus 53, you get $81. Okay? Don't forget your unit, $81. Clear so far?